we're going to be showing at Slamdance this year, episode I don't fucking know.
No, the problem is that the world is twirling in on itself. We're premiering video podcast episodes that, are about a film that played there the year before. It's just too confusing.
Susan and Aaron, you know him from the Four-Eyed Monsters, and they're going to talk a little bit about podcasting and then definitely more on their projects. Tell us about podcasting.
Aaron, actually, you start.
No, you start, Susan, really.
Oh, no, you.
Okay, we have a video podcast. It's in iTunes, it's on MySpace, it's on Without a Box, it's on Vimeo, it's basically anywhere where we can put it, Google Video. And basically, we're putting out these episodes, and they're little short, 3 to 5 minute episodes about our experience, as filmmakers, going to film festivals, and what it's been like collaborating, being in a relationship, working on a film, and the struggle to get our film out to the world.
And it's about their relationship going through this movie. So it's a whole separate thing, really. So, that was, right there, that was like, hey, that's a great idea. Yeah, it's really cool. And you're using a new medium that people haven't really tapped in to do it. And you're taking the sort of like the frustrations of a movie that didn't get the distribution, and we've all been there, you blow all your money and you made this movie and nobody cares, or a few people care, but not enough to get you anywhere. And you're turning into a second creative thing, it's like instead of just giving up, they're like, well, why don't we do something else with that? So that was definitely, that was pretty cool to watch.
So it's these sort of little short stories always kind of ending on a little bit of a cliffhanger. In episode 4, it kind of ends not knowing if I was going to make it to Slamdance Film Festival last year, because I was editing too late, on the thing. So it's like I missed three flights, and Susan's, in Park City sort of wondering where I am. And so it's just, little things that kind of came up while we were going to film festivals, and that we decided, yeah, let's document this and make this be a project that can help us find an audience ultimately for our film.
When the video iPod launched, Susan and Aaron were on top of their game. They knew it was coming. They were ready to go with it, and immediately folks at MySpace took notice. Folks at Apple took notice. Anybody that they touch wants to help them. Without a Box is on board with them. There's something magical about what they're doing.
Welcome to the Four-Eyed Monsters video podcast, episode 3.
The music is by Stone Jack Jones.
And the name of this episode is Pretend.
The first 6 months of our relationship was like really happy, but then working on the movie was like a pretty miserable experience.
We just love Slamdance. As you can tell, we're obsessed with the fact that we had an experience last year here, and we just wanted to, because we were going to be showing all of these Slamdance experiences, we just really wanted to show them here. It took about 14 months to make the film by the time we premiered it, last year, around this time, in Slamdance. And then, since then, we've been shooting stuff for the video podcast, and only in the past 2.5 months have been putting out episodes. So the video podcast, in a way, it kind of like, it's kind of confusing. Honestly, people should just watch the trailer to the film, because if you see the video podcast and you see the trailer for the film, you'll kind of understand what we're doing.
Okay.
But it's basically like we're telling our own personal story, and we're using, digital video as our medium. And we started with the film and thinking, okay, let's make a feature film. And now we're, in a way, kind of continuing to tell the story, basically really expand on the story and just get deeper into, some stuff and introduce other things, too, that are going to be dealt with more in the film. So it's really kind of like a 2-part project, honestly. We're hoping that people will watch the video podcast, and if they like it, check out the film, because that's basically the full, complete experience of what we're creating here. It's kind of just like, it's really just thinking of like, okay, what, does something need to be watched from beginning to end? Or can it be mixed up a little bit? And we're thinking it can be totally mixed up.
Tell me about the screenings that they have coming up. What do you know about it?
Well, I know they're finally having some, which is great, because they've been sort of, their whole podcast was sort of an expression of that, trying to get that. So the fact that it paid off is wonderful. They are, they definitely deserve it, and they definitely embody everything that this whole, digital revolution is supposedly about. That's all, that's them. like almost synonymous with it. So to be able to finally watch their feature film that sort of started the ball rolling is great. I'm really happy for them, and I hope I'll, you know, as soon as I find out the time and place, I'll be there, you know. So it's good. It's really good. It's really good for everybody. It sort of shows how it pays off. All this podcasting and all this effort they did, it's actually paying off. They're actually getting their stuff out, and it's, you know, hopefully it'll inspire other people to do that more and not think that it's like hopeless.
It's more stressful, and that's why we were just under all this pressure, and there was all these different, like, kind of in a way false deadlines. We need to have all these scenes done by this, and like we need to do this. So we're putting so much pressure on ourselves when we're making the film. And with the video podcast, it's sort of like there's no real deadline, you know. Like for Slamdance, like, you know, as I was saying in episode 4, like you'll see a real kind of, you know, stress around the deadline last year to get the film out to the festival and like show it or whatever. But the cool thing about people subscribing is it's just like our episode comes out when it comes out, and they're subscribed and they'll get it, you know.
Now, so, 7 days go by and there's no episode. 8 days, 9 days. Are people like, I need my dose of the four-eyed monster?
Yeah.
But that's they shouldn't be that way. That's like TV crap. Like,
Calm down, you guys.
Sorry.
It's coming.
No, but I just think that like.
That makes me feel good though that people are.
No, it's a compliment. I mean, we're just like, hey, post all the comments you want about like wanting our next episode. That helps us. Yeah, get mad, get angry, demand the episode. But no, I mean, I think that that's sort of trained by like TV, like regular, you know, schedules that you just can't possibly adhere to if you're independent, because one episode might take longer, another episode might take shorter. Like seriously, like we're getting them out as soon as we freaking can.
It's the same thing as like serial books, like when they were put out, like, you know, newspapers.
No, I'm saying
But
that expectations are the way they are because of TV.
No, I think
And it's like I want to see it on a regular slot.
I think